Jvei de Koki. Welcome to Movie Talk. Today's episode is Rough Night. I'm wearing Scarlett Johansson's character in the movie. She played the lead role, Jess. She is the bride-to-be. The movie is a dark comedy and is directed by a lady director, Lucia Aniello. She's also the producer of She's also one of the producers of the film. Jess, engaged and running for Senate, meets her college friends for a special weekend in Miami to celebrate her bachelorette's party, arranged by her jealous former university roommate, Alice, played by Jillian Bell, and her two college friends, Frankie and Blair, played by Ilana Glazer and Zoe Kravitz, respectively. Later on, they're also joined by Jess' Australian friend Pippa, played by Kate McKinnon. Excited to party hard, they decide to get high and get wasted at a club. A hired male stripper arrives later in the evening at Jess' client's vacation house that they are staying. He gets naked and whispers dirty talk to Jess that makes her repulsive. Things turn dreadful when Alice jumps onto the male stripper, hitting his head on the edge of a hard surface, and blood oozes from his head, killing him immediately. They panic, they drag the body, they even put him in a sex swing. They decide to call Blair's uncle lawyer and they tell him about the incident. They get more frightened when he tells them that moving the body is tampering the evidence. That concludes to manslaughter, which is punishable by jail time for 15 years. At the end of the phone conversation, he tells them that if there is no body, there is no case. No body, no case. Jess is scared that her political career is over and each one of them has its own reason not to go to the jail, so they try to get rid of the body but are unsuccessful. Chaos continues when two guys impersonating as Miami police officer knocks the door and is looking for a jewelry thief. And they show to them his photo. And to their surprise, it is the mistaken male stripper that they have killed. Chaos erupts again. But that one night misadventures turned to be a blessing in disguise to Jess' political career. Scarlett Johansson is one of my favorite movie actresses. A former child actress and was gone with her profession successfully because of her acting craft, her seriousness toward work, and has maintained her popularity. It's not always that the chosen movie meets the actor's skills. And this is one example. Kate McKinnon is a talented comedian. In fact, Variety says that she is once in a generation comedic force. I strongly agree on that. I've seen her various impersonations at SNL, and every time she cracks me up. But unfortunately, her comedic forte is not put into use fully in this movie. Though she made me smile because of some of her facial expressions in the film. And also, she did great with her Australian accent. I thought Gillian Bell's slapstick comedy is not funny. There's a lot of cussing, and and I noticed that the writer um, favorite line is favorite phrase is absolutely not, because I heard that line at least twice in the film. The first glimpse of the movie is the film version of Hangover, which has sequels. It was a hit at the box office. But Rough Night, I'm thinking there is a high probability that there will be no follow up, no sequels, nor spin off. The part where they try to hide the body away from the murder scene, they drive in a small car where the corpse is wearing a funky sunglass that has a toy male genitalia with his head sticking out in the auto's moonroof. It reminds me of the movie Weekend at Bernie's, a 1989 film. I did not experience belly laugh watching this film. I'm afraid to say that I don't find the movie hilarious. People right away recognize the similarity of the movie's plot to Peter Berg's black comedy titled Very Bad Things in the late 90s. The groom to be and his four male friends went to Vegas to spend his bachelor's party and tragedy strikes when the hard female stripper died accidentally. Hmm, that makes Rough Night seems to be a copycat, isn't it? The ticket prices are getting expensive. They're getting higher, especially when you go to Elegant Theater Mall. So, I should say you could wait for it on video on demand, streaming online, or DVD. But if you really want to see it on big screen, to each its own, go for it. With that, this is Jvei de Koki saying Arrivederci, Paalam, Sayonara, Adios, Ciao, Aloha, Au revoir, so long, and my screen is closing. See you on my next episode. Thanks for watching.